There you are. Hi friends, Frikkie Engelbrecht here again from Windhoek. It's been a while. So let's talk about something today, something that is a concern for all of us. I guess you can guess what such a topic could be. Today I would like to take a walk through the problem of chasing happiness. Yep, it's a problem. Everybody is chasing happiness, and I don't think there's a lot that can say I've caught it. I'm still chasing it. It's actually a bit sad that we don't make time to reflect upon why are we not happy, or what is making us unhappy. Because if we could figure that things out, it might help us to actually stop being unhappy. All right, so today, let's pause and reflect on the factors that is influencing, determining our happiness. So the question for today is, what are the secrets of happiness, right? Secrets. Okay, we know that the modern day living conditions in Namibia, South Africa, and across the world are in a chaotic condition. And of course, these national factors of political oppression, unrest, poverty is not creating a conducive for happiness environment. But on the national front, we can't do very much except for voting for proper leaders, isn't it? So let's talk about our personal lives. What can we do to do something about our personal happiness? All right. So first of all, let's check a few of the terminology before we get into the happiness. What is happiness? Now, if we define happiness, how would you define it? A feeling? Yeah, maybe. An attitude? Thinking? Okay, see, it's not so easy, isn't it? So let's say happiness is an intellectual, an emotional, a physical, and a spiritual response to internal, what's going on in the heart and in the mind, internal and external factors. Okay, we will see shortly how these four components, intellectual, emotional, physical, and spiritual response to internal and external factors, is actually the structure that we are identifying to help us to understand what's making us happy. If we can figure that out, we can work towards getting happy. If we don't have a clue what the secrets of happiness are, then it's very difficult to actually make an effort to work towards more happiness. Okay, so first one, in short, we say normally pleasure or fun is when we've got physical enjoyment, eating, drinking, music, dancing, singing, playing sport, sex, and applying something, fixing something, doing something, creating something. Those things are giving us pleasure or fun. Joy is a deeper sense. It's a heartfelt feeling of happy emotions and a positive or a happy mindset. Okay, that's joy. Joy is almost a deeper, more complex component expressing our some part of our happiness. So what will be then unhappiness? Okay, I think that's the easy one, isn't it? Unhappiness is easy to define. Happiness is a lot more difficult. So unhappiness is what? If we've got this feeling of pain And that pain has typically titles like we're feeling empty, we're feeling lonely, we're feeling depressed, we're feeling irritable, we don't sleep well, we have indecisiveness, we can't make up our minds or what to choose, what to do, how to do it. We are frustrated on many levels. We have worries, say about money, work security, your relationships, the kids, the car. We have anxieties and we have fears. And we feel life is out of control. Wow, huh? You recognize those things? That's stuff that's making us unhappy, isn't it? Oh yeah, we all got that. We all got that. There's not a person in the world who doesn't have these unhappiness feelings and factors. So between worries differs from fears. Say worries are feelings of concern or worry or anxiety in a bit, because you are afraid things in life will not work out as you hope it will. Okay? And worries steal our peace. It steals our energy. It drains us and it stresses us. So worries is really a huge factor that's stealing our happiness. Fears are qualified in modern science as our acute emotions of worry. You see, this is a new, deeper level of worry. Then we call it a fear or an anxiety. And these fears are related to particular persons, events, or situations. Okay, so the fears we can link to particular issues, persons, events, situations. Anxieties is a bit more difficult to link to a particular thing. You know, if the political situation in the country is very bad, it's creating an anxiety of us, of, you know, we don't feel safe. We don't feel safe on so many levels. And this anxiety is, in other words, not to be related to one particular thing. It's a broader context. It's a broader totality of things that's giving us anxiety. But fears we can link to particular situations, persons, and events. All right, enough of that. So if I ask you to list the things that make you happy, I think what we could do is to take the opposite of the things that's making us unhappy, right? That would be a strategy. To get to the secrets of happiness, we could identify the unhappiness factors and say, well, then let's take the opposite of those, and that will then make us happy factors. That could be a possible strategy. I'm not exactly following that strategy. I have a little bit of a more of a scientific approach to how do we figure out what the secrets are of our happiness. Okay, so you should remember, because we are body, soul, and spirit, that's our scientific dimensions of our human nature, right? We've got body, physical, we've got the soul dimension, that's our psychology dimension, and that means it's referring to our will, our intellect, and our emotions, all right? And then, of course, we've got a spiritual dimension. So those three dimensions could be the categories that we could investigate. That's true to our human nature, and that's our scientific base, human nature. If we take that, then we will explore under each one of them what factors under each of those categories will make us happy. Okay? So for next time, I see our time is up. For next time, we're actually starting in part 2 then with those factors, and the physical one, the physical factors is the first one that we will explore to see what's making us happy. All right? So Sorry, but for now, we gotta get out of the time zone. And thank you for listening. See you in part 2 when we start looking at the different categories of the secrets of making us happy. Right? Greetings. See you.